Our basic steps will be cutting and chopping the vegetables. We did a little bit of that earlier. Sauteing your onion with a little bit of garlic and tomato. Add a little basil. And actually cook the basil. That's dry. I also have here some fresh. What we're going to do, throw in a little parsley. All of these aromatics help a sauce begin to develop flavor. Now, as you move, you're going to start to see the fires coming up. Vegetables are moving along. And what you're going to come away with is basically what I showed you earlier, right here. So we're going to finish cooking these. We're going to go ahead and make sure those aromatics release their flavors. We've also got some oregano. And what I'm going to do, can you smell it?
I can smell it already.
Okay.
That's
what I'm going to do
aromatics.
is let this item now, give it a few minutes on its own, just to cook. Now this is about a 20-25 minute cook. I wanted you to see it basically from start to finish. Go ahead. See your fire's not too high. A little bit, but not too high. You got some nice color in here for your pasta. Now when you're doing a pasta dish and you have all of this color, it's kind of easy to complete a plate. Okay, this is an easy one for me. Now tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to take the pepperoncini Italian sausage. We have our sauce that's moving along. We also have some fresh pasta. What I'm going to do is take the fresh pasta, and I want you to notice it's been cooked al dente. And what we need to do, cook it just a little more for you, and I'll do that on the camera once we get ready to plate up. Right. Okay? Now, again, if I wanted to make this a, quote, meat sauce, I can add the sausage, the pepperoncini sausage,
With
it. Okay? But knowing how purists are about their marinara, we're going to let it cook for a little while. All I'm going to add to it is a little bit tomato paste, and I'm going to saute this tomato paste just a little, just to bring up the sugars in the tomato paste. Every so often, tomato paste could be a little bitter. It's acidic, and what we like to do is make sure that it's sweet, and we don't want to throw any sugar in, so rather than do that, we saute the tomato paste. As you can see, the sauce is moving along. It really, in Europe, could be served simply like this. And when you do get to the point that it's cooked at, for example, very simply, and I mean very simply, you could see a platter as simple as this in Italy. And notice how the sauce is a real healthy sauce. It's not full of grease, and it's real simple. Harry, this can be made in less than half an hour. You can feed, with these ingredients, family of four for less than $10 this week.
Oh,
okay?
Looks good.
All right, now.
You can smell it too, man. That's
could smell it. Let's talk about heating your pasta for a minute. Okay? Always have your water ready. Mm-hmm. Always have your pasta close by. You don't want to be running back and forth. While that pasta is finishing cooking, I want you to look at the saute pan. if you look at the saute pan, you're going to see the sauce moving along, and the timing will be, we're going to take the pasta, we're going to wind up plating it, then I'm going to go in with some broccoli, and we're going to finish the dish.
We should probably take a break, and then we'll come back and do the big reveal at the end of this, right?
Very good.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll also bring in Dana Porsche to talk about some of the flowers and some of the desserts afterward. But we'll be right back on Cannata's in the Kitchen.